That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On the run, it's Fields. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. The receiver grabs him. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So now third and goal in this opening drive. Can they punch it in to take the early lead? Hebe keeps it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Cowboys will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
22 water. 22
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. As the first down is still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Hokies will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here comes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
Virginia Tech, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Allen. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Back in motion now. To throw. It's Murphy. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Evanson. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. Close to the tight end. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On the ground, it's Fields. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And there's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That completion makes it second and medium. And they'll run it with the draw play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. In the red area, it's Mason. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score Oklahoma State 21, Virginia Tech 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first. Keep this drive moving.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. off the incompletion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Near the sticks. It's Tuttle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Dropping back. It's Murphy. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk a potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evanson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. And they should have left the ball in the end zone. It's like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Picks up the 1st and is still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oklahoma State 24, Virginia Tech 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. And now the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. third down after that running play.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
To throw, it's Murphy. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Fourth down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
And the Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, see what the quarterback's trying to do here? He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It right through. And they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's complete on the crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And tackled there by the defense.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. To throw, it's Murphy. And he comes off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
From the shotgun, here's the inside give. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Now it's 2nd down here. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
The Cowboys will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Bringing it out, it's Evanson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position starting the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wiggins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Catch made by the tight end on a corner route. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offense's sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Game makes it second and medium.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Paul. He shreds the tackle. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Preacher in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On the run, he'll let it go. Trying to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now.
42 Spider.
Wants to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Hokies keep the football on the move. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for a man. Off target with the throw. Incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to... out on a ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play.
Okay,
And
ready?
you set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
Green 25.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
And the Hokies will line up here on 1st down and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oklahoma State 37, Virginia Tech 15.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Back to throw. It's Murphy. And this pass is caught. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Grinding away on the ground. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Fields. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff to the right side. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Third down coming up.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a grab by the junior. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And first down for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, he makes the catch. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10.
Terrier. Slam.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. What a catch! The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive.